Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Sam and Lilly channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Sam.
Hello, Sam. Hi, everyone. It is so good to be here today. I am very excited for our chat. It is great to see you, Sam. You look very happy today. How are you?
I am doing very well, thank you. I have my tea and I'm ready to talk. And you, Lilly, how are you?
I am great. A little busy, but very happy. The weather is beautiful today, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is very sunny. It makes me want to go outside, but first we have work to do.
Yes, we do. Today we have a very important topic. It is something many people ask about.
Ooh, I'm curious. What is the topic for today?
Today we are talking about job interviews, specifically how to introduce yourself when you want a new job.
Wow, that is a big topic, Lilly. A very important one. Many people feel nervous about interviews.
Yes, they do. Even in our own language, it is hard. In English, it can feel even more difficult. But we are here to help. We want to make it easy for everyone.
Exactly. We have some great tips and examples for you today. But wait, before we start,
I know. Everyone, if you like our podcasts, please click the like button right now. Yes, and please subscribe to English with Sam and Lilly channel. It helps us so much. We want to make many more videos for you. And share this with your friends. If you know someone looking for a job, send this to them. It can help.
thank you, Lilly. Okay, let's start. Imagine you're at an office. You're sitting in a chair, you're waiting for the boss.
Oh, my heart is beating fast just thinking about it.
Don't be nervous, Lilly. The first part of a job interview is always the same. The boss says, "Hello, please tell me about yourself."
Ah, yes, the famous question. Tell me about yourself. It is simple, but it is hard to answer.
It is. Many people don't know what to say. Should they talk about their cat, their favorite movie, their breakfast?
Probably not their breakfast. This is a job interview. You need to talk about your work and your skills.
Right. Think of it like a small story. A story about you and your job. So where do we start the story?
Start with a greeting and your name. It is simple but important. Hello, my name is Lilly.
And a smile. Remember our last episode? A smile is very important for confidence.
Yes, smile and look at the person. Then you can say where you are from. I am from London, or I am from Brazil.
Okay. Name, city, and then what?
Then you talk about your job, your profession.
There are so many professions. Let's give some examples for our listeners.
Good idea. Let's start with a teacher. Sam, imagine you are a teacher. How do you say it?
Okay, I can say I am a teacher. I have 5 years of experience. I love helping students learn.
That is perfect. Experience is a great word. It means how long you did the job.
Yes, 5 years, 10 years, or maybe 1 year. It's all experience. What about a doctor?
A doctor can say, I am a doctor. I work in a big hospital. I help people feel better.
That is very clear. How about a nurse?
A nurse can say, I am a nurse. I am very organized and I care about my patients.
Organized is a very good word for a job interview. Bosses love organized people.
They really do. What about someone who works with food, like a chef?
A chef can say, I am a chef. I love cooking delicious food. I work well in a busy kitchen.
I work well in a busy kitchen. That is a strong sentence. It shows you are not scared of hard work.
Exactly. Let's think of more. How about a driver, a delivery driver, or a bus driver? A driver can say, I am a driver. I am very punctual and I know the city very well.
Punctual, that is a fancy word for A1 level, but very useful. It means always on time.
Yes, if you are a driver, you must be on time. Bosses love that. What if someone works in an office, like an assistant or a receptionist?
They can say, I am an office assistant. I am good with computers and I like talking to customers.
Good with computers is a skill. It's important to mention your skills. What if I don't have a job now? What if I'm a student?
That's okay. You can say, I am a student. I study engineering. I am very hardworking and I want to learn.
I want to learn. That is a great thing to say. It shows you have energy. Yes, bosses like people who want to learn. Let's try an engineer.
An engineer can say, I am an engineer. I like solving problems and building new things.
Solving problems. That is a very important skill for many jobs.
It is. Okay, let's look at the structure again. Name, profession, experience or skill, and maybe one more thing, why you are there.
Ah, yes. I want to work for this company because I like your work.
Perfect. It shows you know the company.
Let's try some more jobs. What about a sales assistant in a clothes shop or a supermarket?
A sales assistant can say, I am a sales assistant. I am very friendly and I like helping people find what they need.
Friendly, that is key for sales. What about a waiter or a waitress?
They can say, I am a waiter. I have 2 years experience in restaurants. I am very fast and I always smile.
A waiter who smiles is the best waiter.
I agree. How about a mechanic, someone who fixes cars?
A mechanic can say, I am a mechanic. I am very good with my hands and I can fix many types of cars.
Good with my hands. I like that expression. It's very natural.
It is. What about a photographer?
A photographer can say, I am a photographer. I take beautiful photos for weddings and parties. I'm very creative.
Creative, that is another wonderful skill. Artists, designers, and writers are creative.
Yes, I am a graphic designer. I am creative and I use many computer programs.
Wow, Lily, we have many examples now. Teacher, doctor, nurse, chef, driver, assistant, student, engineer, sales assistant, waiter, mechanic, photographer, designer.
You remembered them all. Good job, Sam.
I'm trying. But Lily, what if I forget the words?
That is a very good question. If you forget a word, just stay calm. Take a breath.
Can I say, I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous?
Yes, it is okay to say that. It is human. The boss will understand.
And I can use simple words, right? I don't need big, difficult words.
No, you don't. Simple is better. Clear is better. I am a hard worker is better than a long, confusing sentence.
I am a hard worker. I like that. It's short and true.
Exactly. Another good tip is to practice at home.
Like in the mirror?
Yes, talk to the mirror. Hello, my name is Lily. I am a podcast host. I have 3 years experience. I am happy to be here.
I will practice today. Hello, mirror. I am Sam. I am very funny and I like tea. Is funny a good skill for a job?
Maybe if I want to be a clown.
Well, maybe for some jobs being funny is good, but for most, being friendly or professional is better.
True. Professional. That is a good word. I am very professional.
Yes, it means you take the job seriously. Okay, so we have the introduction, we have the professions, we have the skills. What happens at the end of the interview?
Usually, the boss says, Thank you, Sam. Do you have any questions for me?
Oh, questions. Should I ask about the money?
Maybe not in the first minute. A good question is, what is a typical day like here?
Ah, what is a typical day like? That shows you're interested in the work.
Yes, or how big is the team? That is a good one too.
It shows you want to work with other people.
Right, and then you say, Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.
And you stand up, you smile, and you walk out with confidence.
Exactly. See? It is not so scary.
You make it sound easy, Lily.
It takes practice, Sam, but everyone can do it. Every professional was a beginner one day.
That is very true. I remember my first job. I was so nervous. I was a cleaner in a school.
Really? A cleaner?
Yes, I can say I am a cleaner. I am very fast and I make everything shine.
I make everything shine. That is a perfect sentence for a cleaner.
It was a good job. I learned a lot about being on time.
See? Every job gives you experience, even if it is a small job.
Exactly. Okay, Lily, I think we gave our listeners a lot of good things to think about.
I think so too. We talked about how to start, what to say, and we gave many examples of jobs.
Should we remember the main points together?
Yes, let's do that. It was a fun conversation.
I remember we said to start with a hello and a big smile. That's the first step for confidence.
Yes, and then your name and where you are from. It's simple and friendly.
Right, and then the most important part, your job and your experience.
Like when we said, I am a teacher or I am a chef.
And don't forget the skills. Bosses love words like organized, punctual, and hardworking.
Oh, and my favorite part was solving problems. That's a great skill for an engineer or anyone.
Yes, and we said it's okay to be a little nervous. You can even tell the boss. It makes you feel more relaxed.
And at the end, say thank you for your time and ask a simple question about the day at work.
Perfect. You remembered everything, Lily.